What it do? What going on with y'all, man? Y'all see me? I'm in the red shirt, the old Advance Auto Parts shirt. So you already know what that means. That means we getting some wrench turning in today. So, damn man, I look bad in it. Haircut. Sorry about that. All right, so we back working on the Caprice to be body. LS swap for those who just tuning in for the first time. Got a 6.0 going in 92 Caprice Classic. That's what the skirt. Last year they made with the skirts. All right. So I'm gonna start under the car just to give y'all a little update on what I've been doing so far today. So far today, what I did is well, I'm gonna leave that little snippet for y'all up there because y'all already know it's been fighting me for a minute. But just to give y'all a little update, let's go under, down and under. Hold on, I'm a chubby boy, so all right. So boom, I got that Corvette style fuel regulator in there. I got the AN fitting on it too with the 45. Got that nice braided line, and that's ran all the way to the front, right? So now let's go to the front because I'm wrapping it up for the day because it's sun going down. It's supposed to be frost advisory tonight, so that means it's gonna get chilly real quick. So I'm going in the house, shower up, and be nice and dry before the it get cold. But just so y'all can see, I got some organized chaos going on right now. But hey, I got my headers on them mocked up. Just was test fitting them to see. So what I did is I went ahead and laid the Harley Terminator harness across the motor. Went ahead and did that. As y'all can see, I got the LS3 style intake, right? Man, I am so happy, man. I got my fuel injector, got the LS3 fuel injectors on there. Just for some reason, I couldn't get the injectors to work, man. They wouldn't. I tried changing out O-rings, whatever. Actually, you know what? I probably needed to change the O-rings now that I think about it. That's probably why my truck injectors wouldn't work. God damn. Well, you learn something new every day. The hell with it. I like uh I like the way it sits kind of flush on here anyways. As you can see, I got the little adapter to convert that to A and fitting. I already ran my line, my fuel line and everything. I just gotta route this, a little bit different. I'm probably gonna route this other side of the shift linkage right there. So well, actually, it looks like it's perfectly fine clearing the. Let me see, let me screw it on. Yeah, it clears well, it's running against the damn steering shaft. Um, I don't know. I'll see. I don't know. I don't really want it zip tied to the shift linkage. I don't really want to do that. I have to do a cleaner way of doing this. What I'll probably do is end up moving it on the other side of the shift linkage. So the line's right here. I probably end up moving on the other side of that. And what I'll do is I got a little bit of slack. I left myself like an extra couple of inches off the of a line on there. So what I'll probably do is get me some self tappers and some of those little brackets and just tack, do a little short self tapper right into the firewall. If I can get in there and just go straight into the firewall. That way, it's against the firewall. It's away from the, majority away from the exhaust. It's pretty much away. It'll be away from any moving parts. And what I'll probably do, even though this is like double braided, a steel braid, then it's got that nylon braiding on the outside, which looks oh so good, I must say. Um, what I'll probably do is put that aluminum wrap on it, just right there in that midsection running under it. That'll give it another layer of protection. Also give it some heat protection against away from the exhaust. But yeah, man, we got the intake on. And hold on just a minute, y'all. Look at the ground for a minute. I'll even do you one better. I've already started plugging in stuff. So let me see. Can I get in here? Yeah. Wow, that seems to be problematic today. What's holding you up? What's What's stopping you from going backwards, guy? Hold on, guys. Sorry about this. For some reason, all right, there we go. Okay. All right. Cool. I got it sitting on there for right now. Um. So, to let y'all know, I ended up having to get these adapter plates for it. Let me turn that landscape. Actually, let me leave it like this because I know it screws it up when you with YouTube there. Um. So I had to get these adapter plates right. To go from the LS3 to the LS1 style slash cathedral port style heads. So yeah, as you can see, it's squared rectangular ports on one side, and it's cathedral on the other side. These are made by ICT Billet. These are actually a lifesaver because I thought either I had to find another intake or it was going to have to be a head conversion. Most likely, I would have just ended up sourcing an intake. That would have been an easier, less expensive option, depending on what I found in the market. But yeah, just to give you, I got one side off, but that's kind of how it sits. It's not in there right. It actually sits back further than that, but just so you can see kind of like the somewhat of a gapping of how it looks if somebody's looking to run those. I've already bolted it down once, and I actually like the way it works. So it looks so. Yeah, man, I've been as you can see, you see some wiring going on. Um, I was running, just trying to hook up stuff and see where stuff goes here. I might use this older truck style intake, but might end up just seeing if I can find either the I think this is a 92 millimeter um intake manifold, but we'll see if I can find the 4 bolt to 3 bolt plate for cheap. I'll just buy that. Um, but I've got some of my sensors already plugged in. Now, here's where I ran into somewhat of a little small issue. This could be a small or large issue. On my harness from Holly, I have a pigtail for fuel, and that's how it looks. And then I have another pigtail here for MAT, and that's how that one looks. All right, so as you know, if you've been following me for a while, this is my first LS swap, so I am familiar with LS engines. I am not an LS guru. I will not claim to be an LS guru. Never have I claimed to be an LS guru. I am familiar with them because I have a Yukon. So I am familiar with them. I'm also very familiar with Chevy engines in general. I've never heard of an MAT sensor. The fuel sensor on the harness as well, the fuel pigtail in the harness as well, throws me off too. Only thing that I looked at the wiring diagram, but it actually just shows you the separate pinouts on Holly's website. It doesn't tell you exactly what sensor it's for. So it says fuel pressure output, 5 volt on the website, and then there's like a ground, and I've got the other one for the fuel connector, but still it says fuel 5 volt positive output. So I don't know what that means exactly. Is that Yeah, I don't know. That throws me off a little bit. Is that a needed pigtail? Is that just something I can just loop back and zip tie off to the side and not worry about it? Was it for I don't know if that's for the TBI setup. If I was to run the Holly Terminator TBI on the top, I don't know. I'm curious if that's what that's for. It makes sense to me if that's what it's for. Um, that'll make perfect sense. The MAT as well. That's another one. That throws me off too. I mean, yeah, the MAT. The only thing I can think of, from what I've looked at so far, it does have to do with air to fuel. Helps with that, but I don't know if it's necessarily needed for this particular application. Is it something for a different application? Because I mean, the pigtail. If you look at it, pigtail is relatively long. You know, so it's almost like it plugs into. like a cold air box or something like that. You know, I didn't know. I mean, is that what that's for? Is it plug into a cold air? You know, your on your factory truck. Does I mean the length would make sense if it does, but I don't know. Only thing I can think of, manifold manifold air temperature. Yeah, manifold air temperature. That's the only thing that somewhat makes sense, but I don't know. So that's got me a little stumped right now. Um, I've got my injectors plugged in. I did have the harness for the Motec um injectors, like those were on the truck engine I had. So I ended up buying the little ICT billet adapters to go to the from the Motec to the EV6. Somebody said I really didn't need to do this, and what they just said I could probably buy the little adapter that actually just bolts on there instead of the pigtail. But this is this is changeable, guys. So I mean I'm not it's not like this is hardwired. I mean it just unplugs. It's a quick disconnect, you know. But apparently there's a little somebody sent me a photo of a guy who used they have they didn't send me the company though, but I think I'll look on Amazon. But there is a connector that this is just the only thing you actually put on top of the injector, and then you can plug your Motec directly into it. But I haven't seen it for sale anywhere, so could have been something that used to be offered, but that's not offered anymore. But who knows? Um, anyways, like I said, that's where we're at so far. Just give you a nice little update, man. At least I got the intake manifold completely together for the most part, except for the throttle body. But yeah, man, it's nice to have an intake with injectors and a fuel rail, and it actually clears the firewall. I made a mistake in thinking that the truck manifold would work, but didn't. So I'm glad somebody kind of was like, "Hey, stop being a dumbass and take a second look at that because it's not going to work." So, hey, I took a second look. It didn't work. You were right. Um, so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So today is Saturday. So tomorrow, hopefully I have a somebody that can watch my baby. So if I got because my wife has to work, if somebody can watch the baby, hey, we're good. We're in good standing, man. I'll be able to jump back on this thing a little bit and get some more wrench turning done. But at least we got more stuff knocked off the list. So that'll bring us to the intake is figured out now. The fuel system is figured out. The only thing I have left to do with the fuel system is I gotta order two more 45s for the um, fuel regulator in the back, so I can run those to the tank. Um, so I have to get two more of those. I just want to put the 45s on. I just want to clean it up. If not, I got some 90s that'll do just fine. I might end up just using the 90s. That's probably what I end up doing, just so I can complete the fuel system side of it. Um, yeah, as you see, I'm already running the damn harness now. So that means we're getting close now that I'm starting to run it. So I'm starting to run that now. So that's looking I'm actually excited about that. Um Being able to actually just lay the harness on top of the engine and start plugging in things. So we'll get there. I got another question. And like I said, these questions I'm asking, man, y'all get in the comment section, man. Y'all answer. Now I got three more wires here. And like I said, I'm just asking because I haven't even looked at the wiring yet. I'm just kind of plugging in, and then I'll go back and look at the wiring schematic. But so I got three wires that come off the main harness for the Holly system, and one is for fuel pump. That's obvious. I'll just find the fuel pump pin out off the car and tap into that. Another one says red fused. So I'm assuming this is 12 volt to the battery. Fuse, put a fusible link in that. That makes sense. That's self-explanatory. This blue wire coming off the harness. This confuses me. It looks like it has A28 on it, Alpha 28. Now, this is a blue and white. I know blue and white from car audio as being a remote. So I'm thinking this is something that's 12 volt accessory. Is this the accessory wire that gets ran to, ignition or whatever, like ignition two or whatever I think it is. Is this what this is? Is this the wire that triggers all the, the relays and stuff? Once you turn the key, this is what applies 12 volt to trigger relays and all that good stuff, and kind of turn it, activate everything. I don't know. So if y'all know, let me know. Like I said, I have not done any research on that wiring pinouts yet. Those three wires, but like I said, there's a green one that says fuel pump, self-explanatory. Tap that in the fuel pump. If I'm wrong on that, correct me. Get in the comment section. I'm not gonna mess with that today. I'll do that tomorrow, and I may not even mess with that wiring tomorrow. But y'all let me know. Um, help me on that. But yeah, the biggest thing is these two pigtails on the front of my harness. I don't know what the hell that is. And then once I get everything figured out, then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and goddamn I'll start tucking the wiring away, get it looking all clean, and go ahead and start running it. Oh, we got the there's another thing, man. We got another update for y'all right here. Hey, boom. We got our trans dipstick in. Um, boom. And I also got my engine oil dipstick in. Boom. I went with these nice little flex steel braided cable ones. Got AN fittings on them. It's got a nice little hard rod in it. Yeah, man. I just wanted something a little different and cleaner. One thing is, this damn thing is hard as hell to go in here. But that's nice. But I want something slightly different. I don't see on every build around my city. Those are, it's those little details that people notice that a real car person will notice, and I haven't noticed that on anybody else's LS swaps around here. So I just feel like it's pretty cool to have. Not to say that nobody around my city has it, not to say nobody in the world has it. I'm sure somebody does, but I haven't seen it around my parts, which is pretty cool. But yeah, man. The that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up because it's getting chilly as hell and I got a short sleeve on. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting my tools and stuff up. But I have to order the I wanted to get the intake on so I can kind of see any clearance issues, but I have to order the coil pack adapter brackets, or relocation brackets, because I don't have enough the coils. I'm planning on hooking my heater core back up. So um I bought the hoses and everything, but it does not clear where the coils being in their factory location. So that's a issue. So I'm gonna order the coil relocation kit. Um, Try to run these wires. I'm trying to plug up some more stuff here. I have to run the engine grounds off the harness. But what I'll probably do is just close up everything. I'm button up everything for right now. Close it up, and I'll put my intake back down so no water seeps down into the heads. And yeah, man. But that's where we're at right now. I'm done rambling. I'm happy. I'm excited. Y'all stay blessed. Enjoy life. Stay positive and help somebody in need, man. Y'all get in that comment section, man, and answer those few questions I have, man. Let me know. Let me know what you think about the progression so far. I'm fucking excited. Excuse my language. I'm excited. So, um, it's getting close. It's getting close. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. I just feel like time is ticking down to getting this thing cranked and running, which is my biggest thing is just getting the damn thing cranked and running. So we are getting close. What I'll try to do tomorrow, if I don't get a chance to upload, I'm gonna try to tidy up everything. I'm gonna try to figure out where everything goes at, as far as harness wise, plugging in everything, and I'm gonna try to figure out wiring up everything as well. I'll go ahead and finish the fuel system tomorrow, which, like I said, it's just running two 5 foot sections to what is it? Easy to 5 or 6 foot. It's 6 foot, two 6 foot runs to the for the fuel regulator over to the sender unit, and that'll button up the fuel system. That'll be done, and yeah, I'll mount the other header. I am gonna yeah, recommendation. I got these exhaust bolts that came with my headers. Should I just go ahead and say screw it? Because these bolts don't seem that great. Should I just go ahead and buy ARP exhaust studs? I think I should. I think it's recommended. I think it's the smart thing to do. So you know what? Don't even gotta answer that. I'll just go buy ARP exhaust studs. I order those payday. Get those in and order me some new spark plugs and yeah, man. I think we in the game. I think we getting close to it. Do y'all recommend me getting those heat shields for the spark plug wires though? Let me know that. That's a good question to ask y'all. So once again, let me sign off again. Stay blessed. Enjoy life. Love your family. Kiss your kids. All that good stuff, man. Y'all take it easy, man. I'm excited, man. I'm happy. I know y'all out there working and turning on wrenches, man. So one love.